The investigation continues into a plane crash in South Haven that took the lives of 2 men. Many questions remain, including when and how the plane went down. News 8's Byron Tollefson spoke with a man who lives right across from the crash scene. He joins us in studio with his reaction.
Jacqueline, we now know the names of the 2 70-year-old men who died, David Peel of Wayland and Douglas Golick of Lawton. But many questions remain, including how and when the plane went down.
Michael Vandentak lives right across from the woods where the plane crashed in South Haven.
This is a beautiful place to live. This is a beautiful rural place to live in a beautiful resort community that I call home.
The Federal Aviation Administration says the plane left the South Haven airport between 7 and 7:30 Tuesday morning. 2 men were inside. Police say it's likely the plane crashed shortly after takeoff. Michael was up early that morning and did not hear any noise.
There was no explosion, no fire, and now I'm thinking that, yes, if a plane came down and was softened by the blow of trees and underbrush, there may not have been much noise.
The South Haven police chief says quieter crashes are more common than you may think.
You typically think when an aircraft, no matter what the size, when it crashes, it explodes, but that typically is not the case.
With no apparent witnesses, the plane was not discovered until Wednesday morning, 24 hours later. That's when Michael found out.
I know people that probably know them and are hurting right now, thinking what a loss.
It's unclear why the plane went down. The NTSB is investigating. The South Haven airport is half a mile away from Michael's home. He sees planes flying over often.
All the time, and love it. Crop dusters, people training. It's not unusual to hear low-flying aircraft, touch and goes. It's second nature, and you love the look of the planes as they go by.
He has even considered creating an emergency landing strip outside his house. Later Tuesday morning, Michael did see a plane flying unusually low over the woods.
It was coming at a pretty good speed. The engine was making lots of great engine noises, and I thought, oh, how interesting that it's coming this low. And then it banked, and then went over. It was plenty above tree level, and it went over that way, and nothing. No more sound. No more sound whatsoever.
Michael can't confirm that's the plane that crashed. He says he's lived in South Haven for most of his life, and this has never happened before.
Absolute shock, because you never think that it's going to happen near you, close to you, across the street from your property.
Police say the victim's families told investigators that one of the men recently bought the plane. Both men were experienced pilots. Jacqueline?